I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silent meditation. You may be seated.
Good morning, Eagles! Today is Thursday, February 11th, and it's a B-Day. I am Sophia Vela.
And I am Elizabeth Marquez.
And this is We Go with your morning news.
Our monthly pillar for the month is cooperation. Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships. Michael Jordan.
Students, please pay attention to the following message so you are aware of our school's expectations when using Zoom.
Good morning, students. Please make sure to listen to the following Zoom rules. Teachers should be able to see your whole face and shoulders. Make sure you wear your school shirt or sweater and only use school backgrounds if you're gonna use any. Club and class shirts can only be worn on Fridays. If you fail to complete any of these directions, you will be removed from your classroom without any warning. You will be considered absent for the day, and if you have any assignment due, it's gonna be considered a Z, and you will not be allowed to make it up. Please make sure to follow the directions. Thank you.
Thank you, John Lugo. And now a special message from our principal, Mr. Rodriguez.
Good morning, students. It has been a long 10 months since we first began feeling the impact of the current pandemic. While I'm sure that you're relieved that we now have a vaccine, we cannot ignore that COVID-19 cases continue to rise within our community. Our school family has been lucky. We have not had any major outbreaks, nor have we had to shut down like other schools. Although there is hope for return to normalcy, we cannot let our guard down. We must continue to be vigilant and practice healthy and protective habits. Here are some friendly reminders. Review CDC guidelines and safety protocols for yourself and with your family. We could all use a refresher course. Make sure to disinfect your desk with sanitizing wipes at the start of each class. Remember to keep your face mask on securely around your mouth and nose. The face mask should only be removed to eat or drink water. Wash your hands frequently and or use hand sanitizing stations. Remember to remain 6 feet apart at all times. Staff, parents, and families should model this behavior as well away from school. Working together, we can help support a healthy and safe learning environment not only for our school, but for our families and staff as well. Best wishes, stay safe, and keep working hard. Your Principal, Victor Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez.
Thank you, Manong Sophia. I'm Claudia Santana, and this is your weather for today. Today will be mostly sunny, a high of 80 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be 13 miles per hour southeast. There's an 18% chance of rain. Now back to you guys in the studio.
And now for our delicious lunch menu with DeAndre Ortega.
Good morning, Eagles. It's your boy, Group Tamer DeAndre here with lunch. For today, we have whole grain beef and bean burrito, tomato salsa, marinated tomato salad, refried beans, fresh orange wedges, and milk. Hope you enjoy.
The annual science fair is today. At 2 p.m., the entire school will tune into YouTube to watch the premiere. Mr. Del Valle will email the link before the event.
The curriculum fair will be in a virtual event on February 25th. Stay tuned for more information. And now, our Black History segment. Let's learn more about Aretha Franklin.
You can hear Aretha Franklin in any female who makes the hair stand up on your neck when they sing. You know that they were inspired by Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Louise Franklin is one of the most honored female singers of the last 50 years. With 18 Grammy Awards and 45 top hits, Franklin is often referred to as the Queen of Soul. But she can sing anything from jazz and blues to pop and opera.
She is someone who can reach the highest notes and capture the most soulful moments in a song.
Born in 1942 in Memphis and raised in Detroit, Franklin was a musical prodigy.
Smokey Robinson tells a great story of going to the Franklin's house and hearing this incredible voice in the other room and hearing this incredible piano being played in the other room. Walks in there and can't believe, just absolutely cannot believe it's from a child.
Franklin's musical roots lie in the Detroit church, where her father, Reverend C.L. Franklin, one of the most legendary African-American preachers in the country, presided.
He was friends with people like Martin Luther King Jr., and so Aretha really grew up in the thick of the civil rights movement with some of the biggest and most iconic figures of that time.
And it was Franklin's interpretation of the Otis Redding song, Respect, that gave the civil rights movement an anthem.
You couldn't find a more socially relevant record, certainly of the African-American persuasion, than Respect. It summed up everything that was going on.
When you think of Aretha Franklin, you think of respect, R-E-S-P-E-C-T. The way she did that song, it was such an important song for her at that time.
She recorded numerous other hits throughout the 70s, like Rock Steady, I Say a Little Prayer, and Spanish Harlem.
Aretha's music is timeless. I mean, it is stirring of the soul. It makes you want to get up and dance. It makes you feel like you're in church, but you could, move and groove to it.
In 1980, Franklin co-starred in the Blues Brothers movie and signed with legendary producer Clive Davis, a partnership that produced 3 #1 hits, Freeway of Love, Who's Zooming Who, and I Knew You Were Waiting.
She was recording music with George Michael. People who were making music in the 60s weren't updating their sounds to be relevant in the 1980s, and Aretha Franklin was able to do that, and she still is doing that right now. She has managed to continue to stay relevant.
Aretha Franklin has been a central figure in American culture for 5 decades, starting in 1968 when she appeared on the cover of Time, to 1987 when she was the first female artist inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, to singing at the inauguration of President Barack Obama.
You can't not love Aretha. She's like one of those quintessential sounds of America, like the Beatles, like the Stones, like Louis Armstrong, and then there's Aretha.
And now a special iReady message with Ms. Mossy Mendez.
Good morning, babies! Guess what time it is? iReady! Okay, so our competition for February is going back to the most growth and the most lessons passed. So we're going to have 12 winners again, 6 for math, 6 for ELA. And I know you want to see what you're gonna win! A butt cake! For all my silly, nerdy London boys, it is spelled B-U-N-D-T, butt cake. Get ready, and fingers bleeding!
Thank you, Miss Moss. And now to DeAndre for sports.
Good morning, Eagles. It's your boy, DeAndre here with sport. Any middle school boy basketball players interested in participating, you must have physical and insurance and turn it into Del Valle or contact Mr. Chamiso.
Guys, this week we have several events you can participate in for Valentine's.
On Friday, you'll be allowed to dress in red or pink shirt to celebrate Valentine's Day. Remember to follow the school dress code. The door decorating contest will be through your first period's teacher's door, and the winning class will receive a dress down day. I still see no doors decorated.
Valentine's Day notes. You can send an anonymous message to a secret crush through Google Form, and a virtual Valentine's Day card will be sent through your collegiate email.
That's all for today, and as always,
Soar Eagles!